Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to present to you about a marketing assignment which is based on TGI Fridays. My group members, including myself, are Shifana, Seely, Christine, Donna, Ayu, and Fiza. Now I'm going to give you a brief introduction about TGI Fridays. TGI Fridays, the name is stemmed from Thank Goodness It's Friday, which is an adage which comes from America. Um, it means that after working hard for over a week, finally it's Friday. The reason behind this name was they wanted to make the consumers indulge in an atmosphere where people feel more relaxed and need not to worry about their work. As a result, this proverb has now two implications, which is the former implication and now the other, which says, "Thank God there is a restaurant named Fridays where people can have a more relaxing and enjoyable time." Now I'm going to give you a brief history about TGI Fridays. That company was first opened in the year 1965 by a New York perfume salesman named Alan Stillman. His whole idea behind was to open a meeting place for single adults in the neighborhood. So he bought down a beer joint and jazzed it up, creating a unique atmosphere. For his surprise, the restaurant within 1 week of opening enjoyed an instant success with their revenue totaling up to $1 million in 1 year. The next slide will be presented by Fiza.
Okay, next I'm gonna talk about the microenvironment and microenvironment of TGI Friday restaurant. In microenvironment, we can talk about the company itself and their customer, suppliers, and competitors. While in microenvironment, we can talk about demographic, location, and economic. The first factor I can talk about is the company itself. And this company, they have to, from the top management and the inter department, they have to build a good relation within themselves. This is to have a good relation and good service for their customer. Next factor is the suppliers. Suppliers are needed to supply their stocks to TGI Friday restaurant, and they have to provide a good quality and right quantity to TGI Friday restaurant. This is to provide a better quality food for TGI Friday restaurant. It's about customer. The customer mostly are from high class people and medium high class people, and mostly the customers are working class people because TGI Friday offers a quite high price in their food and beverages. So this is why the customer are from working class people, because they are afford to pay more amount of money to their food every day. Next factor is the competitor. The best competitor for TGI Friday restaurant is Tony Roma's. As we can see, here is the pictures of Tony Roma's, and this is because of their Tony Roma's and TGI Friday serves slightly same signature dish. For example, like beef steak, chicken steak, and more to Western dish. Many customer tends to go to TGI Friday more than to Tony Roma's because TGI Friday they are offering and serving more quality of food, and it's really delicious compared to Tony Roma's. Next point is about demographic from microenvironment factor. The demographic of TGI Friday is the customer itself. The average of the customer is 22 above years old. This is mostly they come from high class people and working class people. Next is about location. The restaurant that we went to is located in Sunway Pyramid, where more population is living in Sunway City. The final factor for microenvironment is about the economic itself. This bar is showing about Malaysia gross domestic product per capita in US dollar. We can see in 2014 the amount dollar is 6,990.25 cents. This is showing that economic of Malaysia is doing well and more entrepreneur tends to get profit from their businesses. Next, I'm gonna pass this presentation to my friend Silly.
Okay, now I will explain about the market segmentation. Based on our observation, TGIF is using market segmentation. Market segmentation itself, the definition is the strategy that used by company to divide the market into specific group of consumers or buyers. Then, this market segmentation give a lot of advantage to the company, such as first is they divide the market into the consumer that willing to pay their products, and the second one is they can decrease the distribution channel and choose the right distribution channel to get the right target market. Okay, next, these are group of consumers are being categorized into 4 Bs. First one is demographic, psychographic, behavioral, and socio-economic. What does it mean, the demographic? The demographic is based on the life cycle, age, gender, occupation. For example, the people that tend to go TGIF Fridays is usually 22 years old to the 50 above years old. Why? All the consumer that come to TGIF is the working class, because they can afford the price in TGIF restaurant that quite high. So they also usually like to socialize with the others. The third one is behavioral segmentation. What does the behavioral segmentation means? The customer sees the company in what ways? Like they can have a positive feedbacks, neutral feedbacks, or negative feedbacks. And the last one is socio-economic. What does it mean? Socio-economic is the social strata that have in the people or buyers. So they segment the people in their social strata.
The key point of the market positioning is the strategy of the company to create the value for the segment in order to much more better than others company. For example, TGIF have the competitor which is the Tony Romas. The competitor of the Tony Romas is provide the similar signature deals with the TGIF, but TGIF try to identify the advantages of the market positioning of the Tony Romas, which is the Tony Romas provide the same signature deals, but TGIF provide much more better the service quality of the food. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about the target markets. What is the target market is? Target market is the group of the people that have same needs and characteristics that find for the right company or organization that willing to serve them. And there are 3 targeting segmentation that an organization can use. First is differentiate marketing, second is undifferentiated marketing, and the third one is the concentrate marketing. And the TGIF itself was using the concentrate marketing. What is the concentrate marketing is? They find the right products that they want to develop, then they adjust the price to make their product is more famous than before.
Product is the things that we need to offer for the customer to fulfill their needs and wants. Next, basic elements of the product is first is the core product. Core product is the buyers buy from the service. For example, TGIF need to serve food and beverage with the good quality and good taste. Second is the actual product. Actual product is differentiated into 2. First is intangible product. Intangible product is the product that cannot be touched and cannot be felt by the person. For example, is the service. Second is the tangible product. Tangible product is the product that can be touched and can be felt by the person. For example, table, chair, salt and pepper. Third is the augmented product. Augmented product is the product that over the restaurant to give many worthy product. For example, is the delivery service that TGIF provide to the customer. We're talking about the price. Price is the value of the money that customer need to pay after they consume the product and the service. In here is pricing objective. Pricing objective is divided into three. First is the financial objective. Financial objective is the price to cover off the administrative thing. For example, is the rental fee and the employee's salary. Second is about the competitive objective. Competitive objective means that competitors need to lower their own costs by giving more promotion. Like for example, TGIF need to give more promotion to attract more customer. Third is the image objective. Image objective usually used to make the restaurant become more popular and unique. Next, I will be explain about the pricing techniques. First is buyer-based pricing. Buyer-based pricing is TGIF need to minimize their income by selling as many as they can. Second is about the competition-based pricing. Competition-based pricing means that TGIF need to make the competition between one restaurant to another restaurant. Third is about the discount pricing. The discount pricing means that TGIF need to make the promotion to attract the customer. And the last is about the product bundle pricing. Product bundle pricing means that TGIF usually give the lower price to give the more customer to try their steak and burger than another restaurant. Thank you. Next will be explained by Donna.
Next, I'm going to present about place and distribution. TGIF's restaurant is located at Sunway Pyramid. This is one of American casual dining restaurant, which is they offer uniqueness environment. And next, about the distribution channel. Distribution channel of TGIF is simple because they just do it direct to the customer. TGIF as a vendor and the guest as a customer. The next, this intermediary method is not used by any competitors because they have different way to sell their product. Okay, the example of TGIF used for their promotion is membership. This membership not used for any discount but for collect the point. If you have the point, you can redeem for free food. The second example of their promotion is website. They use website to promote their products, so people don't need to come to their restaurant first to have a look, but people can straight away to see their promotion in website. This is the main purpose of this company, to advertise their product and do the promotion activities.
Here is the strength and the weakness of the observed strategy. There is a product, price, place and promotion. And here is the explanation. See, this one, the product, price, place and promotion. First is the product. The product of the TGIF is printed very well with the menu, which is very interesting and design is very well. But on the other side, when the food is coming out and present in front of the customer, the food is quite messy and the portion is over portioned. So the picture and the reality is not confirmed. So it means that in the picture is very nice, but when come out to the customer, it looks like messy and over portioning. The price is quite expensive, especially for the student. And then the place. The TGIF in Sunway Pyramid is very effective and very accessible for the customer if you want to come to the Sunway Pyramid. But if you come inside into the TGIF restaurant, the ambience inside is quite dark, so it's not really comfortable for us. And then the promotion, the TGIF trying to communicate their product by giving the special promotion to the food. So they give special promotion for some food. But on the other side, even though they give the special promotion for the food still considered as an expensive food. Okay, that's all. Thank you.